Are you thinking about buying a house in Northern Virginia, but you're not quite sure exactly how much it costs? Well, guess what? You're in the right place, because in this video, I'm gonna go over how much it costs to buy a house right here in Northern Virginia, and we're getting at it right now. Boom! Hey everybody, it's David, your favorite realtor. It's another beautiful day right here in Northern Virginia. And if it's your first time here on my channel, please consider subscribing, because every single week I am releasing awesome videos all about living, working, playing, and thriving right here in Northern Virginia. So seriously, I'm getting calls, texts, emails almost every single day from folks just like you who are moving to or relocating right here in Northern Virginia. So if you're even thinking about moving to the area, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, even send me a handwritten note. However you're gonna get a hold of me, I got your back when you're moving to Northern Virginia. So how much does it cost to buy a house in Northern Virginia? So as of right now, the median sales price in Northern Virginia is about $530,000. But for the purposes of this video, we're gonna use the number 500,000. And also for the purposes of this video, we're gonna stick to the three major loan programs, which is gonna be conventional loan, FHA loan, and VA loan. I'm also going to go into like closing costs and some fixed costs that you will have that's associated with buying a house. So now we're going to start off with the fixed costs that you're going to have when buying a house. So these two fees I'm going to talk about, you're actually going to pay even before you end up buying a house. And the first thing is going to be your home inspection. Now the home inspection is going to range anywhere between like $400 all the way up to about $600. That's pretty much the price range I've seen over the years. Now the home inspection is really going to vary on what size house you buy. Obviously, if you're buying a one-bedroom condo, it's going to be closer to that $400 range compared to if you're buying a 5,000 square foot single-family house. Now, depending on what house you buy in Northern Virginia, there can be some other inspections that you may have to take care of, like your well and septic, radon, termite, and more. So like I said, for the purposes of this video, to keep it as simple as possible, we'll just stick to the home inspection in a $400 to $600 price range. Now another upfront cost that you're gonna have to pay for even before closing on your house is gonna be the appraisal. Now, most likely you're getting a loan from the bank, and the bank, they wanna make sure that you're not overpaying for your house. So they're gonna send an appraiser over to assess the house and make sure it's kind of priced right where it should be. And now the price for appraisal is gonna be anywhere between like same price as the home inspection, between that $400 to $600 price range. Now that fee you're gonna pay directly to the lender, and you actually pay that ahead of time, then they send the appraisal out. So now between the home inspection and the appraisal, you're out anywhere between $800 to $1,200. So those are some fixed fees that you'll be even paying even before buying your house. Now another cost associated with buying a house, and unfortunately this is the cost everybody hates, and that's gonna be closing cost. Now, with closing costs, the safest number you can use is about 2.5% to 3% of the sales price. So we're using that $500,000 price bracket. So for closing costs, expect to spend anywhere from $12,000 to $15,000. So what do closing costs actually entail of? So closing costs is going to pay for your lender fees, title insurance, prepaid taxes, prepaid insurance, prepaid HOA and or condo dues. Maybe you decide to get a home warranty, that's gonna be part of your closing costs. So those numbers can really add up, and that's how you get to that 2.5% to 3%. Now the good thing about closing costs is, depending on which house you decide to pick, that's something you negotiate that the sellers pay maybe some of it or even all of it. So again, that's gonna be very specific on which house you pick. I've helped many clients over the years have zero closing costs, and I've also helped many clients where they have to pay all of it. Again, it's just gonna depend on which house you get, but expect to have that 2.5% to 3%. Now we're gonna go over the three major loan programs and come up with a calculation of how much money you need to buy a house in Northern Virginia. So let's start off with conventional loan. So conventional loan usually starts up at about 5% down, but it can be as high as 10, 20, 30, 40, 50%, but we use 5% down. So with that $500,000 house, 5% of that is gonna be $25,000. Now with the closing cost, you're gonna be anywhere between $12,000 to $15,000. And with those fixed fees, with your home inspection and appraisal, that's another $1,200. So if you're doing a conventional loan on a $500,000 house, expect out of your pocket anywhere between $26,000 all the way a tad over $40,000. Now the second loan program we're going to talk about is the FHA loan. It's a very popular loan program. It's actually a government-backed loan program. Now one of the biggest benefits of the FHA loan is it's only 3.5% down. So that's going to save you a lot of money out of your pocket. So with that $500,000 house with 3.5% down, now you're only looking at $17,500 compared to the minimum of $25,000 with a conventional loan. So now with the 3.5% down, with your other 2.5% to 3% for closing costs and your fixed fees with appraisal and home inspection, now you're looking at $18,700 all the way up to about $32,000. So as you can see with the FHA loan, you're going to save a lot of money out of your pocket that you can use for maybe fixing up the house when you move in, or maybe going on that vacation you've been looking forward to. Now the last loan program I'm going to talk about is if you serve in the military in any form, you actually may be eligible for a VA loan. Now one of the best parts about the VA loan is 0% down. Yes, you heard it right, 0% down. So now that $500,000 house, you got no down payment. Now, you're still gonna have the same closing costs and the same fixed fees with the appraisal and the home inspection. But if you happen to pick a house where the seller's paying all your closing costs, you can buy a house for as little as $1,200 for your fixed fees, since you have no down payment, and in this case, you had no closing costs. So with the VA loan, like I said, depending on what closing costs the seller may or may not pay, you can be anywhere between $1,200 all the way up to about $14,000, $15,000 to buy that house. So that's one of the biggest benefits of a VA loan is the 0% down payment. So which one of these loan programs is best for you? Well, that's a great question to ask your local lender, because they'll be able to sit down with you, go over your finances, see what you're eligible for, and find the best program for you. And if you need a recommendation for a local lender, I work with some rock stars right here in Northern Virginia. So as you can see, how much it costs to buy a house varies hugely. It depends on which loan program you pick, and closing costs is one of the biggest variables as well, whether you're paying for all of it or the seller's paying for all of it or some of it. But my rule of thumb is when you're looking to buy a house, or use that $500,000 price bracket, expect to have anywhere from 6 to 10% that you will need out of your pocket to buy that house. That's a nice safe number. If you're in that range, guess what? You're probably in the right spot to buy a house. Well, I appreciate you watching another one of my videos. If you got any value out of this, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, please subscribe. And if there's anything in the world I can help you with in terms of moving to, relocating, or anything you want to know about Northern Virginia, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. My contact information is going to be in the description, and hope you have an awesome rest of your day.